Hey,
Yeah?
what the hell is this?
Okay, so I lost a bet and I actually have to work on a video again. So I thought what would be better than talking about something I love, like Mario. So I'm not even gonna beat around the bush, so let's just get into it. So, I don't know how old I was, but I was a tiny baby boy playing on my Wii, and according to my parents, I picked up on New Super Mario Bros. Wii pretty quickly. And yeah, I do have a lot of love for that game. I mean, it's a great game on its own, but of course it's super nostalgic to me. It was the first time I ever experienced something outside of sitting in the house doing absolutely nothing with my tiny ass life. I mean, you gotta see where I'm coming from. Going from shitting in my diaper to being transported to a whole new world. And it's a world where I jump on living turtles and beat the shit out of all the wildlife and 8 bombs for some chick. That was a pretty big deal to me. The new Super Mario series has always been a bit tame in scope compared to the other Mario games, which is honestly saying a lot considering the game has all kinds of crazy fantasy stuff in it. But then, the second Mario game I ever played blew my expectations literally out of the galaxy. By the time I came over to Galaxy, I must have been a bit older since I played the new Super Mario Bros. Wii game, since I remember this experience a bit more vividly. And I won't lie, it was some insane mental whiplash to go from roaming the plains of the Mushroom Kingdom and fighting Koopas in a tower, to then, holy fuck, why is there an octopus in the lava? Why am I fighting a giant bonefish on a water planet? What? Damn, she kinda, I'm not gonna lie, she kinda, yeah, I don't even know why we're trying to save Peach. And give me that Gil Fussy. But as I was saying, there was just so much to do in Galaxy and it made me view Mario in a whole other light. As a young kid, I never got to play the second game, but I picked it up around middle school and I still remember it super clearly. Every day I'd wake up, go to school, go to class, talk to my friends, have lunch with all my friends, go home and then instantly hop on the game and get some hours in Galaxy 2. And there's like this feeling attached to that period of my life that could just never be recreated. And that's the magic of the Mario games. It didn't even matter that I grew up a bit more, I was still just as ever engrossed in the sheer creativity of the world around me. And of course with how fun it was to play as Mario with his insane moveset. That definitely isn't physically possible for him, because I mean like, you know. But if anything, that's just a testament to how awesome Mario is. Because if I tried doing a backflip, it kinda goes something like this. No, that's the wrong video. I fucking forgot I was gonna put you. Fuck. But yeah, that was essentially my experience with Galaxy, and these 2 games alone have given me plenty of reason to love Mario. But it doesn't end there, and surprisingly this next chapter doesn't even have anything to do with Mario. Okay, I know you Mario fans are fucking confused, but hear me out. This game right here, it's not only integral to my journey of becoming a massive Mario lover, it's also very important to me. And don't forget why you're watching this video and who it's about. But yeah, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat was another game that I got in the Wii. Yeah, I know the GameCube version is better in literally every possible way, and I literally just bought it. But I didn't have a GameCube at the time because I was way too young, and the GameCube was a tiny bit before my time. But that's not the point. I played this game on the Wii, and it was a fun-ass platformer. I won't talk about the game too much because it's so good I might just make it its own video at some point, but I did enjoy it a lot. And it also helped me burn a fuck ton of calories shaking that damn remote at the end of the level every time. It's fucking bananas, man. Now, the reason I bring this game up is because flash forward to 2013, and there's this new game coming out. And it's been a while since I got into Mario like that. I tried Super Mario Bros. U, and it was fun, but it just felt like a rehashed version of the Wii game, which I played a ton of already. So I needed something fresh, something new, something like Super Mario Galaxy, something like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. So I looked up and made this new game that was coming up, and to my surprise, not only was it made by the team that made Galaxy, they were also the people that made Jungle Beat. So with that, I bought Super Mario 3D World on the very first day it came out. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't really have a lot to say about this game. Like, he turns into a cat. Like, it's a good game. I really like this game. It was really fun. I 100%ed it. I loved it. Really good. I don't know, just specifically, like, it didn't break anything. It didn't, like, break my mind like Galaxy did, or it didn't introduce me like Super Mario Bros. Wii did. It was just another really good game. But yeah, it was a turning point for sure. Once I 100%ed that game, I was officially a Mario lover. I was a fiend for anything Mario related. But yeah, any new platforming gig that he put out, I'd be there. So surprise, surprise, that only 2 years after 3D World, Nintendo decided to arguably do one of the best things they've ever done for Mario, and made Mario Maker. Now, before Mario Maker, I've always been good with Mario games. I can't personally testify to this since I was way too young to remember, but my parents, who also played New Super Mario Bros. Wii, told me that when I first picked up the game at the late age of 4, according to them, I was blasting through it. Now once again, I can't confirm that case, but I will say games like Mario Galaxy and 3D World, I also 100%ed at a really young age. So needless to say, I thought I was pretty good at these games. But then Mario Maker introduced me to something that would change the way I play platforming games for the rest of my life. So we all know what a normal Mario level looks like. We have our ground, some enemies, and some neat little jumps for platforming every now and then. It's a simple yet broad concept that allows for a ton of creativity, and it's why Mario games have succeeded for so long. So take that concept and throw it out the fucking window. No ground, no enemies to defeat, only an endless amount of spikes, mechanics, and precision as you venture through an absolute hellscape. There is no god in the world of these levels, and you best believe at the bottom of the pits lie thousands of millions of corpses from failed attempts. Yeah, but these are the levels I like playing. They're really difficult, but 90% of the time, they're actually pretty fair and fun. The other 10% of the time, shit like this happens.
Okay, this is gonna be easy. Just, okay, do this jump, yeah, and then... It's the last touch, all I do is clear this and then... Ah!
Nah, I'm joking. That level's a good one. But Mario Maker is filled with a lot of hot garbage that's likely made by fucking toddlers that have no grasp on the concepts of good level design. That aside though, these Kaizo levels is what I've practically been raising myself on since the age of 10. And now at a ripe, juicy age of 18, I'd like to think I've made some really good progress. I'm no pro by any means, like I can barely do a fucking shell jump, like, I don't know, I just suck at that shit. But I would say I'm better than most people. There's something enthralling about seeing that 0.05% clear rate, and then seeing your flag in the level meaning that you cleared it. I don't know how to describe it, but I live for that feeling. So I sunk and still continue to sink hundreds of hours into Mario Maker. Well, Mario Maker 2 now, just clearing those levels. So I guess that brings us up to date today. It's 2023, and you guys might have noticed just recently, a new 2D Mario game was announced. I still love casual platformers, and more than that, I love anything Mario. You know, even the movie was alright, I don't know. And the art style for Wonder looks fucking awesome, and I can only imagine the insane new mechanics this game is gonna have. But what I'm arguably most excited for is this little theory that some people, including myself, have had. So you know in Mario Maker 2 how they have that little extra game mode tabs in the crater? And there's one blank space next to 3D World just waiting to have been filled for years. Yeah, I mean, obviously nothing's guaranteed, but like, you know, let's be real, what else could it be? Maybe a year or two after Wonder drops, they'll slam it in here or make it a paid DLC, because God knows Nintendo would do that shit, they'd make it paid. Nonetheless, I have pre-ordered the game, and you best believe I'm going to stream the fuck out of it when it drops. Yeah, so subscribe for that, of course. But yeah, that's that. That's all I got for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.